The CDOT 2026 Flagger training video shall supersede all previous versions. This video is for training purposes only and is based on Part 6 of the 2023 Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices, also known as the NUTCD. This video shall be used in conjunction with the CDOT Flagger Training and Certification course. Individuals taking the CDOT Flagger Training and Certification course must use the current CDOT Flagger Training Manual and the current NUTCD for flagging procedures and techniques. Flaggers working within the state highway right-of-way must also follow the additional flagger rules, which can be found in the CDOT standard specifications for road and bridge construction and in the CDOT construction manual. The contractor or entity is responsible for knowing and following all local municipality, city, county, and state laws and standards when flagging in those jurisdictions. The contractor or entity will need to inform flaggers of any additional requirements. Entities that train and certify flaggers, as well as contractors and entities that employ flaggers, are responsible for ensuring that flaggers meet the qualifications as outlined in the MUTCD and Colorado state laws. Welcome! You are watching the Colorado Department of Transportation Flagger Training video. This video is a required portion of the CDOT Flagger Training course. Road construction and maintenance projects are performed each day across the state of Colorado. Some projects will require flaggers while others will not. To maintain safety throughout the duration of such projects, good communication between the traveling public and the construction crew is essential. When flaggers are used, they are the main point of contact between the traveling public and the work crew. The flagger's ability to communicate clearly and effectively is key in maintaining safe passage through the work zone for the traveling public and also maintaining a safe work area for the construction crew. This video, the CDOT Flagger Training Manual, and the NUTCD will help you understand how flaggers fit into work zone safety. Introduction and background. What is a flagger? Per the MUTCD, a flagger is a person who actively controls the flow of vehicular traffic into and/or through a temporary traffic control zone using hand signaling devices or an automated flagger assistance device, referred to as an AFAD. All flaggers in Colorado are governed by the MUTCD since Colorado state law requires that CDOT adopt the traffic control manual for the entire state. Colorado state laws are also referred to as Colorado Revised Statutes, or CRS. Flagger qualifications. All flaggers in Colorado must meet the qualifications and requirements as defined in the Colorado Revised Statutes and the MUTCD. Per CRS 43-5-308, a flag person is defined as a person who is 18 years of age or older and trained by an entity authorized by the department. NUTCD qualifications for flaggers can be found in Section 6D.01. Because flaggers are responsible for public safety and make the greatest number of contacts with the public of all highway workers, they should be trained in safe traffic control practices and public contact techniques. Flaggers should be able to satisfactorily demonstrate the following abilities: ability to receive and communicate specific instructions clearly, firmly, and courteously; ability to move and maneuver quickly in order to avoid danger from errant vehicles; ability to control signaling devices such as paddles and flags in order to provide clear and positive guidance to drivers approaching a TTC zone in frequently changing situations; ability to understand and apply proper traffic control practices, sometimes in stressful or emergency situations; and the ability to recognize dangerous traffic situations and warn workers in sufficient time to avoid injury. Flagger Training Course. The Flagger Training course will teach students where flaggers fit into a work zone, their duties, how to flag, where to stand, what to wear, equipment they will use, as well as traffic control devices and usage. All flaggers and potential flaggers must attend a CDOT-approved flagger training course and pass the demonstration and written exams to become a certified flagger. It is recommended that new flaggers receive on-the-job training after they receive their flagger certification. Flagger certification training and testing is provided by CDOT-approved flagger training entities and CDOT-approved flagger instructors. A flagger certification is valid for 2 years in Colorado, and therefore the certification process must be repeated every 2 years to remain active. Roles and responsibilities. Each construction or maintenance project can have different lines of management and positions depending on the type of work and governing entity. If a flagger is needed, they are responsible for stopping, releasing, and slowing traffic in active work zones where unexpected stopping or slowing conditions exist. Traffic can include vehicles, bicycles, scooters, wheelchairs, pedestrians, skateboards, and more. Flaggers usually report to a traffic control supervisor, commonly called a TCS. The TCS is responsible for all traffic control for construction and maintenance projects. The TCS reports to the superintendent. The contractor is the company hired for the construction or maintenance job. Each contractor will have a superintendent, who is responsible for all work on the project. On smaller jobs, a representative of the contractor, usually a foreman, may be the TCS and the flagger's direct supervisor. On larger jobs, a subcontractor who specializes in traffic control will provide a TCS. The project manager is a representative of the construction job owner and is responsible for coordination and direct communication with the contractor. The owner is also referred to as the entity. Entities can include the state, cities, counties, public utilities, and private stakeholders such as housing developments and local businesses. For CDOT projects, in addition to the contractor's crew, there will be 2 members from CDOT who are assigned to the construction project. These 2 people are the project engineer and the resident engineer. The project engineer is responsible for making sure engineering specifications are met, including state specifications and safety. Temporary traffic control. Temporary traffic control devices are used to create temporary traffic control zones. Traffic control devices guide and regulate traffic movement, control vehicle speeds, warn of potentially hazardous conditions, and provide important information to the traveling public. Traffic control devices include signs, pavement markings, cones, vertical panels, drums, barricades, and more. Traffic control signs. There are 4 types of signs flaggers should know about. They are regulatory, warning, guide, and temporary traffic control warning. Each type of sign has a different purpose and function. Each category of signs has a certain shape and color scheme, so they are easily recognized. Regulatory signs impose legal obligations and restrictions on all traffic. Examples include speed limit signs, stop signs, and do not enter signs. Most regulatory signs carry a black legend and border on a white background. Stop and yield signs are octagonal or triangular in shape, with white letters on a red background. Flaggers are not police officers. Only police officers can override existing regulatory devices, such as a stop sign or a traffic signal. Warning signs notify the traveling public of conditions ahead. The traveling public should adhere to these signs. Warning signs carry a black legend on a yellow background with a black border. Guide signs are informational signs that can show things such as destinations, route designations, directions, distances, and more. Many guide signs carry a white legend and border on a green background, but guide signs also come in many other colors. Temporary traffic control warning signs, also known as work zone or construction warning signs, are used for construction and maintenance projects to notify the traveling public of unexpected situations or conditions on or near the roadway. Temporary traffic control signs are generally, but not always, diamond-shaped and carry a black legend and border on an orange background. Some examples include road work ahead, flagger ahead, right lane closed, road closed ahead, and detour ahead. Temporary traffic control devices. There are many types of traffic control devices used in construction and maintenance operations. When used at night, these devices shall be retroreflectorized or equipped with lighting devices for maximum visibility. Cones are one of the most frequently used traffic control devices. They are lightweight, easy to move, and since they are orange, are easily seen by the traveling public. Cones can be knocked over due to wind or passing traffic. Never leave your flighting station to reset devices. Instead, inform the TCS of the situation. Drums are effective devices for controlling traffic as they are larger and more visible to the traveling public. Drums are used in lane closures for long-term projects. Vertical panels are also an effective temporary traffic control device. They are vertical rectangular panels with downward diagonal stripes indicating the open lane. Vertical panels or drums are required to be used in the taper on state highways. There are 3 types of barricades that can be used on construction projects. Type 1 barricades are portable and have a single horizontal retroreflectorized rail and are used as traffic control devices. They are used on low-speed conventional roads and urban streets. Type 2 barricades are less portable than Type 1 and have 2 horizontal retroreflectorized rails. These are used on higher speed roads. Type 3 barricades are for extended road closures and have 3 horizontal retroreflectorized rails. Direction indicator barricades include an arrow and are used in tapers, transitions, and other areas where specific direction guidance to drivers is necessary. Again, the slanted stripes and arrow indicate the open lane.